I'm in my prime like I'm Dion. Yeah, focused on the green like it's neon. Niggas claim they real, but I don't even see none. I don't fuck with your type, y'all some peons. I'm in the zone like I'm Deion Sanders. Got 21 bitches with me, no manners. Asking 21 questions, nigga Curtis Jackson. Hey, fuck all of that talking, bitch, let's get it crackin'. Yeah.
Yo, we back with another episode of Sports Noise Media. I'm here with my guys, man. How you feeling tonight, Mike, man?
Man, cool, man. It's a lot to take in, man. A lot to process.
I feel you, man. How you feeling tonight, Dennis, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling great. Feeling good. Goddamn. Can't complain.
This nigga right here. Good, man. So, man, we gonna jump straight into it, man. First topic of the night, man, is we gonna get into the college football playoff, man. We gonna start with Alabama, man. The Tide didn't roll. I got a lot to say, man, but I'm gonna start with you first, Dennis, man, because you had sort of you was back and forth with who you thought was gonna win, and you know what I'm saying. You wanted to stick to your guns, but you didn't. So you know what I'm saying. Lace us up with what your whole thoughts is about the Alabama game versus Michigan.
Yeah, man, that was a hell of a game, man. I feel bad by not sticking with him, man. I was around Michigan throughout the year. We had endless talks, you know what I'm saying, on the show about who was the best team in college ball, and I always said Michigan, man. But when it came down to it, man, you know, I just thought old Saint Nick and just the experience, you know what I'm saying, the script time the program was just gonna, you know what I'm saying, come out on top and just gonna hedge them out, man. But Michigan did it, man. Michigan did it, and it was a great win. One of the biggest wins in that program's history, easily, man. And they back in the championship for the first time, I think, since '97. So, man, I know their whole base is happy over there, man. Some people ecstatic, man. And as far as the game itself, it started off as a low scoring defensive game, like we thought it would be. It was a heavyweight fight. Man, and both teams they played physical, man. They played physical, and Michigan. One thing that really stood out to me the most, man. And why I thought Michigan would hang in there with a dominant hit SEC team, man, is because they have the trenches. They have the trenches to match up with Bama and Georgia and those kind of teams, man, because they big up front, they stout, they strong, and they D line pretty much dominated Bama whole line, man. That most of that game, and man, I got to give them a lot of credit for that, man. The boys big, physical, they athletic, and also Michigan offensive line too, man. They created holes when they had to. JJ McCarthy, he made some nice throws. There was a couple drops or a couple mistakes that they made, mud punt. Also, Bama made a couple mistakes too, man. But you know, he's all in the game, man. But for Texas to be trailing for, I believe it was an 18 minutes straight, after being up for 97% of their game throughout the regular season, man, and for them to go through it adversity for really the first time the whole season, in that moment, and for them to respond the way that they did, well, I done seen plenty of teams over the years fold against Bama in that situation, man, where they down and and that pressure, you know what I'm saying, is bigger than ever, man. But they pulled through. So that let me know a lot about them, about that team character, man. The way that they've been chugging along the whole season, regardless of who the coach is. And man, it was a special sight to see, man. And another thing, man, I was hoping to point out, man, if hypothetically speaking, if Harbaugh does leave, man, I think Sherrod Moore should get that job, man. As the head coach, man. He held down the fort, man, and I think that those players they could believe in him, man. But as far as the game, man, that was a hell of a game. Bama, I feel like they don't have anything to hang their heads about, man. Michigan, they were just the better team that day. I feel bad for not picking them, man. Hey, it is what it is. Harbaugh, he finally gets a chance to win that big game, man. So hey, I'm happy to see that for him. He finally got a chance to get that monkey off his back, college or NFL. So we'll see what happens, man.
Okay, then, good shit. I don't know if that was you or not, Dennis, man. It sounded like some scraping going on, and like when you talking, you heard that, Mike?
A little breakup. It was a little bit. I ain't hear much, but I heard a little breakup.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna toss it over to you, Mike, man. What you got on the Alabama versus Michigan game?
Man, it's tough, man. It's tough, man. Man, we from Bama. We rep Bama, man. We won the Roll Tide to win. But in our nationality, man, besides, us being, but, a little biased and stuff when it comes to that, man, we got to understand, man, Michigan was number one team, bro. And they showed it, bro. You know what I'm saying? They showed why they was the number one team. While they was undefeated. Sure, we wanted Alabama to win it. But in our national, it was a good game, man. It was a good classic game, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It was one of the better college football playoff games I've seen in a while, man. Both games. But this game in particular, man, was real good, man. Like I knew it was gonna be a low scoring game. I knew it was gonna. You get him?
Yeah, that's you, Mike. That
He's breaking up.
no, it just sounds like something going on in the background. You don't hear that? You hear that, Dennis?
Yeah, I hear it.
Oh, you probably hear it raining or something over there. Raining.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I ain't know it was that loud, though.
Yeah, it's loud. Well, go ahead.
Oh, all right. But yeah, man, it was a good game, man. Man, the offensive line, man, did a terrible job of protecting Milroe, bro. For him to get sacked 5 times in the first half, really, he got sacked the first 5 times he dropped back. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, really ain't get a chance. The offensive line did him a disservice this game, man. Even the coach, bro, you know what I'm saying? They didn't dial up the right protection. They didn't try to adjust on the protection, and then they let Michigan defensive coordinator really won them the game, man, because like I was saying, like I'm real familiar with Michigan defense because they run the same defense Baltimore run, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Baltimore defensive coordinator come from, and they still use his philosophies, his formula. They still use his blueprint. So when all that was going on, I already knew what was going on because that's the same defense Baltimore Ravens run, bro. So they killed them, they disguised them, they definitely threw them off. The center, man, he really had a horrible game, man, for Alabama. I kind of least by 3 or 4 times where he had a low snap and it kind of really threw Miro off, especially on the last play. Man, Miro couldn't get a rhythm, man, in the first half, but in the second half he started picking it up a little bit with his legs. You know what I'm saying? Which I wanted to see that the whole game, man, but it seemed like Michigan was ready for that. We can't overlook Michigan on how good they played on defense, man. They played very well on defense, very disciplined. Pretty much had a lot of things in check, man, that Alabama really thrive on, man. Alabama running back had a good game, McLean. He had a very good game. He scored twice, but man, it just wasn't enough, man. We needed to get the throwing game, the passing game involved, man. And Michigan really kind of shut that down, man. They put the clamps on the passing game, and basically, man, they try to say, can they beat us? Can they beat us another way, man? And Michigan overcame everything, man. Like I said, Roman Wilson made two big catches on the last drive, man. Two backbreakers, man. The catches that they had, man. They were backbreakers, man. The one that he had at the end, man, that was a backbreaker, man. With Roman Wilson and Blake Corum, man, he did a nice job running against Alabama, man. And Corum, I've been a fan of his. I always was a fan of his. I like the way he runs. He's a small running back, but he plays big. You know what I'm saying? The guys run. He know how to run. He kind of puts in a reminder of Maurice Jones-Drew or Doug Martin or somebody like that, man. And that's what he kind of reminded me of, Doug Martin. But dude, a good running back, man, and he been a good running back for Michigan, man, for a while, man. And Michigan, man, they got unfinished business, man. You know, seems like they could be their year. They had more adversity than anybody coming in. They overcame a lot of stuff. So for them to finish it off and probably got a chance of winning the championship, it'll be a storybook in it for Harbaugh. I think once he get that, he'll ride into the sunset. But I think he will go to the NFL, get that Charger job, because I feel that was his whole legacy, man, trying to win the championship back at his alma mater. So I think if he pull that off, man, I think he very much will be going to the NFL and taking that Charger job. And for Alabama, man, you know, we'll be back in the mix next year, man. You know, we got a bunch of a hell of a recruiting class coming in, and man, we got Miro coming back, and they're definitely gonna have a chip on their shoulder, man. And with the schedule that they have, and I seen, they very much gonna be back in the mix next year, man. Alabama gonna be back. So it's unfortunate they ain't pull it through, man, but it's still a hell of a season, man, for Alabama, man, because in the early stages of the season, man, they ain't really think we was gonna be back in the championship, man. So what they did to overcome, you know what I'm saying, the road to the journey to what led to them yesterday, it's still an achievement in my book, man. But unfortunately, we couldn't pull it out, man.
Yeah, man, that was good shit, Mike. Man, I'm gonna start with this first. Whether Alabama fans want to hear it or not, we overachieved this year. Like everything that we did this year, we overachieved. I'm not making no excuse for Alabama or nothing like that, but with the situation as far as what happened early in the season, with the quarterback play and stuff like that, with Miro being benched after the Texas game, and they running the two quarterback system trying to find somebody to replace him. I think that was calculated at the same time. You know what I'm saying? From the standpoint of when Nick Saban did that, he made it where there couldn't nobody be talking about Miro anymore because you seen what the other guys were capable of.
Yeah.
I think we had a good season. Far as the game, you know what I'm saying? I think that Michigan realized they couldn't beat Alabama head to head, so they came up with a game plan where they can use Alabama, what they do as far as playing man-to-man coverage against them. Me and Dennis talked about this yesterday, and he made a great point when he said that, you know what I'm saying, this is what people do against Alabama because of Alabama play man-to-man defense. They had a lot of wide open catches, like that they just did a whole bunch of misdirections, and it had Alabama on their heels all night. Alabama couldn't never get no rhythm, you know what I'm saying, for as defense, far as them being able to pin their ears behind their head and just rush the pass and get to them, because Michigan wasn't going to allow them to just do that. Michigan was always throwing something at them to where they had to think on defense. The defense had to understand their assignments and know who they were sticking, and that was mixed up all night. I mean, it was plays where running backs were coming out the backfield wide open. It was plays where linebackers, when running backs came out the backfield, they was 3 steps late. It was like a lot of stuff like that going on, you know what I'm saying? And I can't say it's not Alabama football, because Dennis made a great point. that's what teams do because we do play man to man. Alabama played zone a couple of times and on third downs and it stopped them. You know what I'm saying? Like you said too, Mike. Miro, he can never get a real rhythm. The center, he was trash all night. Like the stuff that he was like, it's a hard thing playing quarterback, man. When you worrying about if the ball gonna get to you or right. I heard Kurt Herbstreit he was trying to blame it on Miro, and I'm just like, bro, what is you looking at? You know what I'm saying? Like the ball is not supposed to be snapped low. You don't supposed to try to figure out some kind of trick way you can catch the ball. The ball supposed to come straight towards your chest, and you're supposed to catch it. That's it. That's all. I think in pivotal moments he did that. He did that in that Auburn game in a pivotal moment. He did that at the last play of the game, and the other couple of times he did it just cost Alabama all night. Dennis brought up a great point. Most times when teams against Alabama, they fold. When Alabama's up on the team like that and got the ball, typically they fold. But I got to give credit to Michigan. They ain't fold. They had an answer to almost everything Alabama did. I think a lot of times Alabama put their own foot in their mouth. But like I said, I can't take no credit away from Michigan because they played good defense. One thing I always say about Alabama, once they figure you out in that first half, the second half is theirs. And that's how the game was looking in the second half. Alabama got rhythm. They started moving the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything was going their way. And then you started to have the mishaps with the center to where they couldn't build on top of what they was doing. Michigan quarterback, he played a hell of a game. He stood in the pocket. When times got tough, he just got tougher. I like dude. He played a really good game. For his defense, man, Alabama, they held their own all the way until the last drive in overtime. You know what I'm saying? It was hard. It was hard to see that Michigan just go straight down the field on them. When you know what I'm saying, with the time that they had remaining on the clock, it was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward for Alabama, man, I feel like I think they're gonna have to bring some more competition in for Miro. I think he's gonna have to get better in the offseason. One of the things too, man, with Alabama that game, man, it's a reason why Alabama wide receivers couldn't get no separation. Michigan got a top 10 draft pick, you know what I'm saying, playing cornerback. But with that being said too, Alabama, it's been a long time since Alabama went without a season with a top flight wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like since Julio. I you know what I'm saying, is wide receiver last night couldn't get no separation at all. You know what I'm saying? The running game too. The running game too, man. Alabama with the running game, man, they ran the ball well in spots, but when they needed to run the ball good, they didn't run the ball. They ran the ball good when it was layup time. You know what I'm saying? They got stuffed a lot, man. I don't understand why they didn't. Michigan is strong in the middle, and they continue to try to run the ball up the middle for a long length of time. And then once they realized that, they exploited Michigan to the outside. They didn't keep on doing it. Even with the last play Romero ran, he ran straight up the middle. Like it was a lot of stuff, like simple stuff that I seen. I'm not no coach or anything like that, but it wasn't the stuff that I seen wasn't no controversy type stuff. It was real deal, like obvious stuff. Alabama started moving to the outside. They started killing Michigan. So I don't, like I said, I'm talking from the point of view of an Alabama fan. I'm not taking anything away from Michigan. Michigan played hard nosed, good football, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to point out like the obvious things that I see that Alabama didn't do because I say this without being biased. Alabama's supposed to won that game because Michigan didn't do nothing significant in that game outside of that last drive they drove downfield and put them points on the board. And the overtime, like Michigan, they came to play. Michigan came to put themselves in position to win. And they felt like if they can put themselves in position to win, the sky is the limit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's pretty much all I got on that, man. Like I said, Michigan played. I'm not gonna take nothing away from Michigan. Michigan played a hell of a game. Um, they had great quarterback play. Like I said, to me, my personal opinion, they didn't do anything significant in that game for us. Offense, if you look at everything, it was a lot of um, misdirection plays. And like Dennis said, that's always been Alabama Achilles heel. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, with that said, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all I got on that game. With that said, man, y'all got anything to put back on that before we move to the next topic? Mike and Dennis?
Nah.
That,
Just
that was
kudos to.
good
Oh,
ass.
go ahead.
Oh no, I mean that was some good ass shit, man. That's all I was saying. That was some good shit.
Oh yeah. Nah, kudos to Harbaugh, man, pulling it out, man. Like I say, he faced a lot of adversity this year, man, and if he do win, man, that'd be cool. I wouldn't be mad at all, man. See Harbaugh win. As a Baltimore Raven fan, our coaches, the brother, you know what I'm saying, they brothers and stuff. So that'd be cool, man. Them boys pull it out, man. So either or, man, it wouldn't make me no difference, man. But man, if Michigan win, they do deserve that shit. I ain't gonna lie, they definitely deserve it.
Yeah, I won't go far as saying that they deserve it because Washington, you know what I'm saying, they where they supposed to be at themselves. But with you saying that, let's move into the next topic. The next topic is Michigan versus Washington. Both of the teams did what they had to do to make it to the championship game. I don't want to just skip over Texas. They had a great season this year. You know what I'm saying? They played a good game against Washington, but I mean, we're gonna just jump straight into the championship game. And what did you see in that game, Texas versus Washington, to get Washington to the championship game? Real quick, Dennis.
Oh yeah, man. Honestly, man, I hit him looking like Mike Penix might be the best quarterback in the country right now, man. I can't hold him up, man. Like that man there, he's accurate. He's poised. He can move, man. Like I don't see too many weaknesses in his game right now, man. And honestly, man, if the NFL draft what was going on now, man, and I was a team that needed a QB, I'm pick him over anybody, man. Um, over Caleb Williams, over Jaden Daniels, all of them, man. Like he'll be the guy, man. But I think he's easily the driving force for Washington this year, man. They also have a lot of weapons too, man. They got a great receiving core over there. I like them a lot, man. They got some talent over there in Washington, man. But the question is, what's that defense gonna do? So they give up points, but I haven't seen anybody stopping yet either, man. So I really like this matchup, man. Like you said, I don't want to just skip over Texas, man. Texas had a hell of a season, man. The fact that they got this far, man, it shows the vast improvement in their program, and they coming to the SEC next season. So they show that they can play there, man. So if anything that I take away from this season, Texas, man, they show they can hang with the big boys, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing them join the SEC and make the best conference in college football even more. You know what I'm saying? Even more competitive and much more. You know what I'm saying? Of a cash cow than it already is, man. But as far as Washington, man, Washington, you know what I'm saying, deserves to be in this game. The offense has been one of the best things about college football this whole season, man. Underratedly, man. Like, and I'll be honest, man. I haven't given them as much credit as I should. I picked Texas on the last show we did, and I knew Michael Penix was the real deal, man. But he has shown me once again, and he did what he had to do. So, man, I give him a lot of credit, man. Michael Penix, he gonna be one of those guys. I think in the NFL too, man. And Washington, man, I like their coach. I like their culture. I like what they bring to the table, man. I think, hey, if they can move the ball on Michigan, man, I got Michigan winning right now as an early prediction. But if they can move the ball on Michigan, man, it might be a long game.
What you got on that, Mike? The whole situation.
Man, as you recall, man, yesterday, man, I called it, man. I said Washington was gonna pull it off, man. And I said that it was gonna be a high scoring game and it was gonna be a nail biter, man. And all them things end up becoming true, bro. So, like I knew coming in the game, it was gonna be a shootout. I knew Washington had the better offense coming in, the better quarterback. Michael Penix, like Dennis said, Michael Penix Jr. is a dog, man. I've been watching that guy play, you know what I'm saying, for about 2 years now since he was at Indiana. And bro, you know what I'm saying, been making solid improvements every year, man. Every year, man, he been keep getting better and better, man. And he's gonna be one of the better prospects to come out, man, this year, man. And like Dennis said, man, if you're looking for a quarterback, man, you this is a guy you need to circle around, man. Circle your marker around, man, because he is a franchise quarterback coming into the NFL. He's NFL ready right now, man. The guy, man, throws dimes and darts like no other, man. Like the dude pinpoint accuracy, man, is unbelievable. Man, he just tough, man. Michael Penix, man, he dropped dimes. And the receiving core, man, like I said, man, they got the best receiving core in the nation, bro, by far, man. 3 receivers. Dunzy, man, he been a fool, man. I've been watching him for 2 years. That dude's flat out stud, man. Kind of remind you of a Mike Evans and stuff to play for the Bucks. McMillan and them guys, man. Pope, them guys dangerous, man. And they got a good, solid defense also as well, man. Texas, man, coming in, like you said, they had a good season, man. You came out of Texas, man. They brought their program back to where it used to be. So that's always a good sight, man. Of course, Coach Sarkisian did a hell of a job with Texas this year, man. And but Washington, man, they just the team that keep everybody keep down and that they keep proving wrong, man. So they're a team that you don't want to bet against, man. Everybody keep painting them as the underdogs and keep saying they're gonna be they ain't gonna win this game and they ain't gonna win this game, and they end up winning the game, man. So we don't know, man. It's a toss up, like I said, man. But Washington, man, kudos to them guys, man. Michael Penix Jr., man, because like I said, man, that dude was a dog, man.
Final game predictions. What you got, Mike?
For the championship?
Yeah.
Whew, man, like I said, man, I've been going back and forth with it, man. It's a hell of a matchup, man. You got offense versus defense, man. You got a prolific offense with Washington, man, going against the sturdy, nasty defense with Michigan, bro. And it's all gonna come down to which quarterback, man, elevate their team, man, and eliminate turnovers, man, and can bring it home, man. Because in the long run, I think Michigan gonna overcome them guys, man. I think they're gonna end up being too physical for them guys. I think they gonna control the line of scrimmage just like they did with Bama, man. The way they did Bama, man, the way they put pressure on Milroy, man, they can possibly do the same thing with Michael Penix Jr., man. Because the only thing there's probably be a difference maker with Washington, man. Their offensive line is very nice, man. Like they probably got one of the best offensive line in the country. Like their O line is way better than the Alabama O line for sure. So that might be a difference, but if Michigan can do what they did at Alabama, man, I know that's a pretty hard feat. But if they can put some pressure on Michael Penix Jr., like how they did Milroy, man, yeah, Michigan pretty much can beat this game. Beat these guys, man. But it's gonna be a good game. I see it being like probably like 28-24. I'm gonna get the edge to Michigan though, bro. 28-24, bro.
All right, what you got, Dennis?
Yeah, man, I like Michigan, man. I don't think Washington defense can hold up. You know that's gonna be they downfall in my opinion, man. I think Michigan should be able to go up and down on the field. They're gonna try to out muscle them, and I think they're gonna be capable of having their way, man. I can see Michigan easily putting up 40 in this game, man. So if they can hit that number, man, I feel like they're gonna win.
Me, man. I'm gonna be the oddball, bro. I'm gonna go with Washington. Like Mike said, I think it's gonna be a shootout, but I also think that their offensive line is better than Alabama offensive line. Michigan, they sacks came off free rushes. You go back and look at the tape, it wasn't like, I think maybe one of the sacks, it was just straight pressure, pushing up the middle. But for the most part, it was free rushes that got Melo. It wasn't really dominating. The difference is going to be if I look at it like when you come to offense, it's going to be 3 against 1 for the passing game. That's what Washington do. They throw the ball. They're gonna be able to take away Washington. Michigan gonna take away one of them receivers. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, Mike, they got 3 receivers. So I think it's gonna be a shootout. I think it's gonna be closer to the other score. Michigan, I ain't saying they got no chance. I think Michigan can win if they control the clock by running the ball and keeping the ball out of their hands. But I think if the game get opened up when Michigan got to go lick for lick with them, I think it can cause a problem. So with all that being said, I'm going to take Washington 28-17. All right. So with that being said, man, we off our college, man. At this point, it's been a hell of a college year. It's been some memorable games. It's been a lot of individual standout players for us quarterback play this year. You know what I'm saying? The SEC, we look kind of good in these bowl games. Tennessee had a blowout. LSU came back and won. You know, like I said, Ohio, they got dusted off. It was some decent bowl games this year. At this point, man, I'm just looking forward to the new college football season, man. I'm looking for Alabama to step up and get better at those skill positions. And roll tide. Y'all got anything else y'all want to put on the cap off y'all college football experience for this year?
It's been a hell of a season, man. I really know and enjoyed it, man. It's been a hell of a playoff. Um, it was some controversy coming into it, man. But shit, if it ain't no controversy, man, he ain't no cash. So shit, man, that's how he need to go on sometimes, man. So hey, man, I'm looking forward to next year playoff, man. He looking forward on to the championship game.
What you got on that, Mike?
Oh man, it was a very, very entertaining season, man, in college. This will be the last year where it's gonna come down to 4 teams. It's gonna get bumped up to 12 teams next year, so it's gonna get even more exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Unfortunately, like you said, Alabama didn't bring home the natty, man. I thought they was gonna do that, solidify themselves once again as college most dominant program. But to each his own, man. But like I said, man, Alabama will be back in the mix. They got a lot of 4-star, 5-star recruit guys coming in, man. They got a wide receiver dude, 5-star Ryan Williams, man. He's gonna be a dog, man. That's a guy to be looking out for. I'm pretty sure Miro gonna come back with a chip on his shoulder and be a candidate to be in the Heisman race. I'm looking forward to see what Colorado gonna do. You know what I'm saying, with these new recruits and stuff coming in. It's gonna be a hell of a season this year, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real interesting this year.
That was good stuff, man. To wrap up this college season, man, for 2023-24. So we gonna get on to this good old football, man. We got a couple of hot topics, man. First topic, we gonna get into Chicago Bears end up getting the number 1 pick because of the Panthers, you know what I'm saying, and all they got going on with their owner and stuff like that. That shows you a lot about their franchise, what they got going on, for them to sell off the team to get Bryce Young. And with them doing that, in the midst of all that, they gave up their number 1 receiver. And as of right now, Chicago Bears got the number 1 draft pick. So with me saying all that, I want to know what you guys' opinions is about what do you think Chicago Bears should do with that number 1 draft pick? Should they use that number 1 draft pick to pick up Justin Fields? Should they use that? I mean, dang, my bad. Should they use that number 1 draft pick to get a new quarterback, or should they use it with something else to help the team for its offensive line play and retain Justin Fields? I'm gonna start with you on that first, Dennis. Man, what you got on that whole situation with the Chicago Bears?
Man, and if I'm the Bears, man, I'm rocking with Fields, man. One player is not going to make them break a team, man, regardless of how good or how bad the player is, man. But I think Fields has proven that he can do it, man. I really believe, man, he just needs a coach that actually believes in him, man, that actually wants to build a system around him and a team around him, man. And Fields, man, he's talented. He's a 5-star coming out of high school. He was a first-round pick. I believe he can be everything that the Bears organization fans and everybody that likes the Bears want, man. It just they need to give him a real shot with real weapons and a real coach, man, that's not going to try to throw him under the bus, just try to keep his own job, man. I just believe the organization needs to just come out and go ahead back him, man, and you're going to say, this is our guy. Once they say this is our guy, man, then they can go about hiring the coach. That's going to coming down with the mindset of, okay, I'm working with Justin Fields. I'm not worried about what's gonna happen when he leave. I'm not worried about who else might come in. I'm I'm gonna do everything around him, and
Yeah,
it's
but I don't mean to interrupt you, Dennis, but that's kind of hypotheticals though. Like we trying to the question is really is what they should do based on what they got. That should they keep the pick? You know what I'm saying? Because the reason why I jumped in because everything you saying, my point is gonna kind of go against that. You know what I'm saying? Not like far as trying to debate you or nothing, but from my point of view, everything you saying is gonna back up what I'm gonna say with my opinion. So with that being said, like I said, I ain't trying to you know, we understand the nuances of what you're saying, but like at this point in time, it's like what we doing is
yeah,
should they trade away the pick
oh yeah,
and
oh yeah. I was getting to the on to the pick, man. On with the pick, I think they should go ahead and give him Marvin Harrison Jr. I don't think he's any other option. Like honestly, like I like Marvin Harrison Jr. He is the pick you need, or you need weapons, and honestly, no saying you need them fast. You got DJ Morgan last year from the Panthers. He had a good productive season, man. But
yep,
he can't beat on the option that you have. So
yeah,
yeah, man, I think they should go with Marvin Harrison Jr., the best receiver in the draft. So once they get him, man, you pair him up with more. You keep on building from there, man. I think the Bears, if they do that, they have a solid future, man. I don't think I've seen a receiver go number one since maybe
Moss.
Keyshawn Johnson.
But nah, they skipped over Moss like a mug. My bad, my bad.
Yeah, and I think Keyshawn Johnson was a last receiver to go number one. But man, I think, but if anybody should be it, man, Marvin Harrison Jr. Is the answer for the Bears.
Right there. Me personally, I think they should trade him because he don't fit with the coach, and they're not finna get rid of the coach this quick. The coach clearly don't want him. With all the stuff been going on with with Justin Fields and the coach, you brought it to my attention, Dennis, when you said that, you know what I'm saying, some of the stuff that the coach was saying in some of the press conference. You know what I'm saying? They try to use what Justin Fields said about the plays, too much stuff from my ear type stuff. They try to use it against him. Like if Justin Fields when it came through and won these couple of games, man, the sentiment would have been like rat now get rid of him. As of now, they kind of confused because Jackson Field played real decent, and they don't want to blow up in their face if they get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
if you look at when have a quarterback thrive when the coach didn't want him, look at the Russell Wilson situation. You know what I'm saying? It's clearly that the coach don't want him. So if the coach don't want him, he has to get his guy, as far as coaching wise, and they need to trade him. You know what I'm saying? And pick up one of these these quarterbacks like Washington, LSU. You know what I'm saying? One of these good quarterbacks who he thinks is going to fit his personal system. Because in the perfect world, what you said is spot on, Dennis. It ain't no question. I'm taking Marvin Harrison Jr. with the first pick, and we about to run. But that sounds good when you got a coach that wants to coach this player. It's obvious that the coach don't want to coach this man. It's obvious to me that the coach, he's ready to move on, but we all know when it comes to trading players away, don't nobody want that to come back and blow up in their face. So, I mean, that's pretty much what I'm thinking on the situation. If I'm looking from the standpoint of what they got going on, they should keep him, draft Marvin Harrison, but the coach it's obvious that the coach don't want him, man. So, I mean, that's where I'm at with it, man. If in the situation that they in, they had to trade him, man. Because if you draft Marvin Harris Jr. and then all of a sudden, the coach is still running the team how he running it, and that's not getting no traction. You know what I'm saying? They gonna put it all on Fields. And me personally, Fields coming down this stretch, man, he has played some of the best football from a quarterback the last 4-5 games. I'm talking about like off the charts, like leg work, putting the ball downfield. I've been seeing this man throwing dots. I can't even understand why it's the controversy around him far as his play or anything like that. Because when he came back from injury, I don't know what they did to him or what he did to himself, but he came back with a whole different type of motivation, and that man has been balling. With that alone, it wouldn't be no reason for me to do that. But I see the tension between him and the coach, man. I just feel like the coach don't want him. So with that being said, it's no reason to keep him in that situation if you don't like him. I felt like this in a situation with Philly. You know what I'm saying? But the year before they went to the Super Bowl, all you ever seen was the coach on the sideline shaking his head, putting his head down every time Jalen did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? But in his situation, his job was actually on the line. So what he did was he catered that offense to fit Jalen more, and you seen what the outcome was. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the coach of Chicago is willing to do that right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he got that was his first year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he got time. Yeah, he got time. He's not worrying about getting fired. You know what I'm saying? And then kind of from his perspective, he looking at like, I can't win with this dude, so I'm not going out on my shit with this guy. But I mean, it's obvious that it's something different because we see it. We see how good this man playing. You know what I'm saying? But with that all being said, man, that's what I see. You know what I'm saying? I think they should trade him so he can go to a better situation, and they use that draft pick on something else. But I'm gonna swing it over to you, Mike, man. What you got on that?
Man, y'all both make excellent points, man. I can see both sides of the coin when it comes to this situation. In our nationality, in the beginning of the discussion, because this discussion been going on for a while. I was with you, you know what I'm saying, on trading Justin Fields and grabbing Caleb Williams or bringing in Drake May or somebody like that. But I'm gonna have to agree with Dennis on this one, man. I say retain Justin Fields, man. I see, man. I hear what you're saying about the coach, and you're right on that. But I don't think the coach gonna be there. I think they gonna get rid of the coach. They gonna bring a whole nother coach in, bro. I think they're gonna end up retaining Justin Fields, like you say, down the stretch, man. He's been playing amazing ever since he came back from injury. You got to take accountability. A lot of people don't understand when Justin Fields had to rotate offensive coordinators every year, bro. Like every year he had to have a different offensive coordinator, bro. So he never got a chance to get acclimated to offense, bro. So now they giving him a chance to give him the reins, and you know what I'm saying, like you saying, catering the offense around him and stuff, and it's starting to show. The results are starting to show. They started out by giving him DJ Moore, number one receiver, bringing in a new offensive coordinator. At first it was shaky, but then everything started going a little smooth now, man. So I think with that being said, I think the head coach is the problem. He been there for like 3 years. This is probably the most success he done had. He used to winning like 3 or 4 games in the season, bro. So I really think they need to chop him out, bring in a real coach that can come in, man, and like you say, cater the offense around Justin Fields. And I'm with y'all 100% with the Marvin Harrison Jr. selection, but I think they're going to end up trading that pick because it's a lot of quarterback needy teams that's going to want to get ahead of them guys, man. You got Washington, you got the Patriots, you got the Giants. You got those kind of teams that want to hop over and get a guy like Caleb Williams and Drake May, man. And and I feel like they're gonna give pay the price when it comes to that. I feel like Chicago got an opportunity to load their team up, man. Take those picks because they got 2 top 5 picks. So this not their only first round picks. So with that, if you get some more picks when you make this trade, you really got an opportunity to build this team up, man. Along with the salary cap that they got, I think they rolling in like 60 million or something next year in salary cap. So they gonna have money to spend, bro. So and on the way how they end the season, it's gonna be an attractive site. I know it's a laughing stock to say people attractive site for people to go to the Bears, but if you throwing that money at them free agent guys, man, they gonna come. You know what I'm saying? So, man, with that being said, man, I think they come in with a new regime, with a new coach. Justin Fields, man, gonna have confidence, man, that he's that guy now. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I think he's gonna get acclimated to the offense another year in the same system, which he haven't been able to do in his career. So that's gonna be key. You still can get Marvin Harris Jr. At 3 or 4 or something like that, man. Because like I said, these teams gonna hop up to get a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So they're not really looking to get Marvin Harrison Jr., man. So they still got an opportunity to get a guy like Marvin Harrison Jr. And then you pair him up with DJ Moore. That's a hell of a receiving core, bro. You know what I'm saying? With DJ Moore and Marvin Harrison Jr. Because Marvin Harrison Jr. is a generational wide receiver, man. One of the best wide receiver prospects to come in the NFL in a long, long time. We know his pedigree, but the guy's amazing, man. He can run every route on the route tree. The guy 6'4", strong hands, deception and speed, man. He's a stud, bro. And he's gonna be a stud in the NFL as well, bro. You know, his pops was a Hall of Fame guy, so he taught him the game at an early age. So he gonna use all that, man. And with that being said, you got Marvin Harrison Jr. and DJ Moore and Justin Fields with another year in that offense, man. I think they can work, man. I think they're gonna use those picks and build their offensive line up. I think that's what the problem lies. That their offensive line is very poor. So if you use those picks and get you some big dudes out that line, man, out that draft, spend some of that money and build your offensive line up, man. I think you'll have a playoff team next year in that division, man.
Yeah, you make a lot of great points, but everything to me is predicated on the coach. Like I said, if they don't get rid of the coach, none of that works.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
if you do get rid of the coach, you just brought it up. Bro had to deal with a new offensive coordinator every year he's been in the league. It's gonna be the same thing again. You know what I'm saying? But you make a lot of great points with what you said, Mike. That was excellent. They would be a playoff team, especially if all they got to do is they got two first round picks, right?
Yeah.
They can scoop up the best offensive linemen with those and the best wide receivers just like that.
Just like that.
You know what I'm saying? But like it goes back to my point. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to disagree with y'all guys, but everything is based on the coach, and the coach is there, and it's no signs that they want to fire this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like both of y'all with the same opinion that the coach is the problem.
I think it is.
And it don't seem like they're gonna get rid of the coach. So if the coach is there, y'all agree that he don't mess with Justin Fields. So it's like you got 2 first round picks. It's a layup to get a quarterback, and it's a layup to get a wide receiver. So I mean that's just where I'm at with it, man. I just feel like with Justin Fields pretty much saved the coach job. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got anything else y'all want to put on that, man, before we slide to the next topic?
Nah, that's pretty much it.
I just want to own that.
So like this more.
Think the Bears are going to do, or what you think he's actually going to like more what you will want to happen? Like what would you rather happen versus what you think the Bears are actually going to do?
I would want them to trade Justin Fields because of the pairing with the coach. Like it's to me, if you talk about all the things that have occurred throughout the season with the coach, it's multiple things, right? And the only even when Justin Fields went out, it was still they were still talking about Justin Fields like he was the problem, even though he was hurt. And the only reason that got quiet is because Justin Fields heard the rumblings and heard everything they were saying. When he came back from injury, he dominated. He's been dominating since he came back from injury. So everything that they were saying about him, they can't say it about him now because when he came back from injury, he dominated. So with all that being said, the whole time it's pretty much like the coach was happy when he went down. You know what I'm saying? And when Justin Fields came back, he pretty much saved his job. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're in a situation to where you don't know if the owners are going to be on his side or Justin Fields' side. That's pretty much what it comes down to for real, for real. And they've been on Justin Fields all this time, bro. Mike made a great point when he said he has all these coordinators. The ownership, I don't think they paying attention to that. They looking at it like, man, you got to think about what's coming into the draft too, Dennis. Everybody has been putting all these quarterbacks on a pedestal as one of the greatest quarterback draft class that's coming out. And it's when I say it's stacked, it's these dudes that's coming into the draft right now and going to the league can start day one. I'm not saying they finna be John Elway, no type of stuff like that. But what I'm saying is the capabilities that these quarterbacks have to push the ball down the field, it's like I can't even tell you the last time I done seen something like this with straight throwing quarterbacks, straight mobile quarterbacks that can push the ball downfield, got accuracy, got everything that they looking for a prototypical type, you know what I'm saying, today times NFL quarterback with the mobility. And for you to be in the ownership group and you have 3 years of body of work on Justin Fields, he hasn't been critiqued, you know what I'm saying, properly the way he should be. He's, you know what I'm saying, we looking at a different side of it. You know what they think, to my personal opinion, what they thinking about? Man, this is this is gonna be a once in a lifetime quarterback, you know what I'm saying, draft. You know what I'm saying? If we strike out on one of these dudes, when we could have traded this guy and we got the first round draft pick and 3 of these dudes become legends and we had our shot at them, you know what I'm saying? That falls back on the organization because the coach is going to be gone. That's why you don't really, like, the coach should have been fired, like Mike said. But they looking at it like, hey, if we get another quarterback, maybe he'll work. So, I mean, that's pretty much what I think in a nutshell. I'm saying they should trade him because of the situation that he's in. To me, it don't feel like they're for him. That's why I say they should trade him because the question is, should they keep him or trade him? If it'll do them service too if they was to trade them because they will actually be getting a quarterback and the coaches be getting a quarterback who they see fit, who they want. You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you have the capital for draft picks because you're going to get. I heard them saying that they might get a second round draft pick back for this guy. That's ridiculous. Like I said, it's nothing against Justin Fields. I'm hoping that he leaves and go to an elite team because he's gonna kill, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I just think, as far as that organization, what's coming into the draft, and how they feel about Justin Fields, I think it'll be in their best interest to get rid of him because like I said, what's going to happen is nothing has changed my mind that the coach really want to keep him. Y'all agree with that? And if the coach don't want to keep him and that's not his guy, it's a Russell Wilson and, you know what I'm saying, Sean Payton deal all over again. Sean Payton, he don't care about nothing but getting his guy in there. I feel like Russell's going to go to another team and kill too. So I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just sticking to the question. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really going outside of the question. The question was, you know what I'm saying, should they keep the pick or should they trade Justin Fields and keep their number 1 draft pick and take a quarterback? And from my point of view, it's based on the coach. Now, if I felt like it was signs for them to get rid of the coach, then I will be my answer will be different. But they already put it out there that they wanted to take a 2nd round draft pick from Justin Fields. So that's telling me that they choosing the coach over the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what I got on that. You know what I'm saying? You got anything else on that, Dennis? I know I was long-winded with that, man, but I just kind of wanted to break, you know what I'm saying, my point of view down.
Oh no, man, shit, you right, man. I think that's exactly what the Bears gonna end up doing is taking another QB. Honestly, man, but you know, shit, all of us pretty much, you know, agreed that then they should keep Fields.
Yeah.
So, man, but hopefully, man, they gonna see it another way, man. Because at this point in the NFL, man, a franchise QB is worth more than a head coach, man. Especially a coach that don't believe in the QB anyway, man. So hopefully, man, the Bears see the light the way we do, you know what I'm saying, here, man.
With that being said, man, we're gonna slide over to this next topic. Dennis, you bring up coaching. That's a good segue into what we got going right now with this next segment, man. Pittsburgh Steelers, 17 straight winning seasons with the same coach, Mike Tomlin. The question I got for you guys, is it 17 great seasons or the 17 is just a headline and some bullshit? You know what I'm saying? And when I mean in the sense of, when has the last time Pittsburgh Steelers has had a deep playoff run or been to the Super Bowl? And we get the headline with Mike Tomlin smiling with his head up high like he's an emperor, and the caption underneath his head is saying that 17 winning seasons. So I'm gonna swing it over to you first, Dennis. You know what I'm saying? What Paul Pierce say? He got game. Is this some bull with the 17 winning seasons, or is it something to be celebrated when you're talking about the same coach, 17 winning seasons in the NFL? What's your opinion on the whole situation, Dennis?
Now when we talk about Mike Tomlin, man, like he been one of the best in the NFL coaches, man. One of the faces of the as far as coaches in the NFL for a while, man. So I'm gonna have to say, man, it's some proof, you know what I'm saying, here to what he doing, man. It's unprecedented, man. He been there for 17 seasons and never had a losing season, man. Hey, as a Viking fan, man, I would trade his one bowl and making the playoffs most of the time, man, for you know what I'm saying, for what we've been getting over the last 17 seasons. So hey, man, it's crazy to me, man, that he was actually fans thinking that he should be fired at the end of the season, man, when the season was still, you know what I'm saying, like still very early in the season, like towards the middle of the year, man, and like he's proved, man, like even when we're losing, he's starting QB. Like, man, Mike I mean, Mike Thomas just keep chugging along, man. Like every single year, like you said, 17 seasons, man, and like it's actually like astonishing. Well, honestly, man, like the fact that he been doing it this long and has never had a losing season, man. Like that's really crazy, man. He's one of the coaches that never has been granted like as far as general manager power, man. Like the power to execute controls on personnel, the way that some of these coaches have, like Sean Payton for example. We just got into about him, man. When he can get rid of Russell on the first chance he get because and he's able to bucket Russell apart that because he has that power over the personnel. Like you talk about a guy like Tomlin, man, who never actually had that power. So the organization picking the players, man, and he just takes them and turn them into winners, man. No matter who you get, like, and I just found it amazing, like, man. And like Knight said, man, Pickett, he's been a lot of skills out on him that he's not the franchise guy, man. And he had to take a guy like him and even have a couple winning seasons with him, and then he got hurt this year, and it's still bad. He can keep on pushing and chugging along, man. So Tomlin, man, I got to give him a lot of credit, a lot of respect, man. He's one of the best coaches to ever do it in my opinion, man. Honestly, man, like he just been standing consistent as they can possibly be. And I know people want to say, well, he only has one Super Bowl. He only been to two of them. But man, where else can you find is that, man? Bill Belichick won 6 rings, and he was about to lose his job because he had 2 or 3 losing seasons in a row, man. So you know, Mike Tomlin, man, he in my book, he's a legend, man. And I'm gonna say they should keep him for as long as he want to be there.
I'm gonna swing it over to you, Mike, man. How you feel about the whole question that's in place right now, man? Lace everybody up. What you got?
Man, being I'm a Ravens fan, you know the Steelers, man, is a rival of mine. So, but the one constant thing over the years, man, I always respected, man, was Mike Tomlin, man. You know what I'm saying? The way that he go about his business, man, the way he coached them guys up, man. Like Dennis said, man, bro is a legend. You know what I'm saying? They had 17 winning seasons. It's not a small feat, especially when the guy's a black coach, man, because well, we all know we don't give a lot of opportunity. Black people don't get a lot of opportunities like that in the NFL coaching world, man, and don't get a chance to succeed, man. So, as Mike Tomlin's definition of black excellence when it comes to that, man, with coaching, man. So I give him his card on that, man, all the way, man. But like you say, man, they had 17 seasons winning, but I'm with you on a little bit of because I already know where you swinging your way to. So I'm with you with Knight on this one. Some of them seasons, bro, have been empty. A lot of them seasons have been empty seasons, bro. Yeah, they got to 17 winning seasons, but a lot of times they got put out, man. They, you know what I'm saying? They ain't had a deep playoff run in a while, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a while, man, but we see Pittsburgh kind of reinventing themselves from the days back in the day when they was a defensive team, man, running pound team with Jerome Pettis in them. They reinvented themselves. So when AB them was there, when, you know what I'm saying, them guys was there, man, they started turning the offense over to Big Ben and made it a high-flying offense. And then they reinvented themselves again. We seen them go through like 3 different eras, man. So he going to uncharted territory this time because he doesn't have a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of unwanted territory when it comes to Mike Tomlin, bro, because he normally got a premier quarterback with Big Ben with all those years, but now they're trying to find another quarterback, man. So it's tough, man. But it's not a small feat, man, for him to win those seasons, bro. But I'm with you though, Night, when you say like they ain't had a deep playoff run. A lot of them seasons end up being first round exits to the division round, man. So, but you still got to salute that guy, man. But I see both points, man, when it comes to that.
That was good. That was some good stuff, Mike. Man, me, bro, I'm gonna keep it 1,000, bro. Dennis kind of saved him from getting ethered. You know what I'm saying? Because Dennis made a lot of great points. So I'm gonna tone it down a little bit. But I call bullshit, man. I mean, the reason why I call bullshit, bro, is because of when you look at it, we talking about winning seasons without even making the playoffs. Like,
Yeah,
think about it. Like, we talking about 9 and 8 seasons. That's a winning season. But that comes with no playoff, you know what I'm saying, berth. And he got a couple of those up in there. So that's misleading like a mug. You know what I'm saying? You telling me you finished the season 9 and 8. On paper, that's considered a winning season, but you didn't make the playoffs.
right.
And the ultimate goal in the NFL is to make the playoffs. Not to win the Super Bowl, but to make the playoffs, to have a chance to go in the Super Bowl. So we giving him credit for 9 and 8 seasons, not making it to the playoffs. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference when you talk about. So let me ask you guys a question. Would you take them 17 seasons, or would you take 10 appearances in the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you start checking off, like I said, he got a couple of 9 and 8 seasons.
Yeah,
and then he got a whole bunch of first round exits in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna just like Dennis made some great points to make me pull back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He made some excellent points. You know what I'm saying? It's like you made great points too, Mike, when you say when both of y'all say being a black quarterback. But I mean, that's what you expect when the Rooneys is the owner of the team.
Yeah,
they are the only franchise for real, trying to keep black coaches in, you know what I'm saying, in the league. So
true. That is true.
That can go either way right there, however you want to place it. So, you know what I'm saying, man? I like I said, I call bullshit from the simple fact that we counting 9 and 8 seasons as winning seasons. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me, that's I can't accept that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, to add to the accolades of what he's doing, you know what I'm saying? I will say he has been a consistent coach. You know what I'm saying? It's been consistent. You know what I'm saying? We not looking at him as a coach like, you know what I'm saying, he got these 3 and 4 seasons, the whole team is fall apart, this, that, and the third. Dennis made some great points about the quarterback. He don't have power like most of the you know what I'm saying, like people like Sean Payton, he don't have power like that. But with all that being said, man, like I said, I can go on and on, bro. I just call cap because when both you guys, if Baltimore Ravens go 9 and 8, it's a problem. Minnesota Vikings go 9 and 8 and don't make the playoffs, it's a problem. The Dallas Cowboys go 9 and 8, it's a problem. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, we handing out accolades for 9 and 8 seasons and no playoff berth. Like that's crazy, bro. We didn't give a crap when the Patriots went 10 and 6 and didn't make the playoffs. We didn't nobody give a crap about none of that. So like I said, I can't I can't do it, bro. I'm calling cap on all that shit. Like, no, I just can't do it, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a good coach. I'm not saying he's not a good coach. I'm not saying that he's gonna go to the Hall of Fame as a coach. But you want me to sit up here and congratulate 9-8 as winning seasons with no playoff appearance, and then the last few seasons, in order for him to get to the 9-8 seasons, he been have to win trash games, dumpster games, end of the season last games to get him to that point to even say it was a winning season. Like, and we giving out trophies for that, bro. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? To me, like I said, it's a great caption. It's a lot of fluff. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody explain to me 9-8 seasons with no playoff berth. That's considered a winning season on paper, and we just gonna act like, bruh, went 11-5 and got knocked off in the division round or something like that. A lot of these times, no, bro, I can't live with myself if I sit here and accept 9-8 seasons and no playoff berth. I just can't do it. I mean, that's pretty much what I got on that, man. Y'all got anything to say on that, bro? The flow is open. You know what I'm saying? Before we move to the next topic, what you got for me, Dennis, man? I know you got some rebuttal.
Man, man, some of them, man, he be doing his thing, man, but right now, I can't know what I'm saying. Disagree with what you're saying, man. He had some wishy-washy seasons, you know what I'm saying, in there. But man, I just think it's hard, you know what I'm saying, to start a fluff, man, when it started teams doing a whole lot of work, man. The grass it's not always greener up on the other side, man. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying, with them, just like, you know what I'm saying, when we talk about relationships, man, with the ladies, you know what I'm saying, if your man ain't doing it, everything you think he should be doing, that don't mean leave him, you know what I'm saying, hey, go find somebody else, because, you know what I'm saying, the grass might not be greener. You might go, you know what I'm saying, being 9-8 to goddamn 4 and goddamn 13, so, you know, yeah, hey, man.
Look, I ain't saying the man should be fired or anything like that, Dennis. I'm just saying, a ring is a ring until you put that diamond test on it and find out what it really is. And that's pretty much what it is, bro. It's like like I said, I ain't calling for him to be fired or anything like that. And I'm not saying that the grass is greener. I think that he should continue to be the coach. You see what I'm saying? Like, because it's everything you did say. That he don't have the power to do a lot of things that most head coaches do. So, like you said, I'm not taking that away. I'm just saying I'm not gonna buy bro no Happy Meal for 9-8 seasons. I don't care who you the coach of, bro. I'm not giving credit to somebody for having 9-8 seasons and not making to the playoffs. And he has a couple of those. Like, you know what I'm saying? He has more than 2 and 3. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just my point of it. I can't. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't. Like, I scored 35 points, but we still lost. And all of a sudden, I done broke Michael Jordan record. You know what I'm saying? For averaging 30, right? But we didn't make the playoffs, and on top, we didn't make the playoffs, bro. We didn't lost. We ain't even 500 for the season. You gonna give me credit for them for averaging 30? Like you gonna look at them 30 with an asterisk on it, right? So
Yeah,
I mean that's kind of how I feel about it. Like I said, in no way, shape, or form I'm saying that he should be fired. They should switch coaches or anything like that. I'm just like really just focusing on them flashing that stuff all on the big networks and saying 17 straight winning seasons. You know what I'm saying? That's just the problem I got with it. You know what I'm saying? We can say the same thing about Marvin Lewis before he got capped. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened to him. He got capped.
Marvin never got a ring though.
But we talking. I'm talking about in the sense of seasons.
Oh yeah. He was there
You know
for
what I'm saying? Of course, he didn't get a ring, and and when you bring up ring, like, I mean, do he got a ring in the 2000s? Like, barely. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's cool
No,
and dandy.
I hear what you're saying. Like you saying basically saying like shit. Like you measured by rings. You know what I'm saying? Like the success you had in the playoffs and rings and stuff.
I'm not even saying that, Mike. All I'm saying, like I said, he's qualified to still be the coach. I'm not taking nothing away from him for being the coach. I think he should still be the coach. I don't think he should lose his job. I think he's a great coach. I'm with everything that Dennis said on the front end. As far as him, he's a great coach. He's a back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the disagreement I have is you plastering on ESPN and all these big networks trying to trick people and say 17 winning seasons.
Right, I see
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild.
If you don't know, you'll take that as, you know, like you're saying, like deep playoff runs or something like that. But if you didn't know,
that's why we here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we here. But like I said, I'm not debating any of y'all what y'all saying. Like I said, I'm just looking at the question in the simple fact that, you know what I'm saying, you can't tell me that used car, bro, with saying that 17 winning seasons. Like, when I look at that, you know what I'm saying, I look at that like it sounds good. Let me kind of dig in this and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we talk about LeBron going to all them finals and stuff like that, that just sounds good until you start calculating how many wins he got. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a difference between, you know what I'm saying, like, from what it is and what it ain't. LeBron going back to Cleveland for the second time winning the championship, that only sounds good, but it is good. But, you know what I'm saying, you can't present certain things with a title with no substance. And I just feel like everybody presenting that title with no substance. You know what I'm saying? Like Dennis said, Bill Belichick won all these Super Bowls. They about to can him.
Yeah.
So that's all I got on that, man. Before we fly to these next couple of topics we got left on the show tonight, man. Y'all got anything else y'all want to throw on that before we get off of Dennis, man, Mike?
I'm good.
No, everything good.
All good. So, man, we gonna slide over to a couple like mini topics. We gonna do some little quick hitters. You know what I'm saying? Panthers owner getting fined $300K for dashing and drinking bro face. How do y'all feel about the fine, and do y'all think more should have been done? I'm gonna start with you first, Mike.
Yeah. I think some more should be done, man. So it should have put some more zeros on the internet. Some more zeros on the internet thing, man. But yeah, he got away. Well, he got a little tap on the wrist, man. Got him a little tap on the wrist because it was the other way around. We all know that it would have been some outlandish. They would have hit him with some that the other person probably couldn't even pay. They probably had to pay that shit out for years. So, you know what I'm saying? They know $300K ain't nothing like $30 to that dude, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that don't stop the humiliation, the embarrassment that that guy went through, man. Just the disrespect, bro, that, you know what I'm saying, he went through, bro, like to get a drink thrown in your face at a game, bro, especially by the owner. Like I told you, man, like I would have tried to get him for all I can get, man. But you know, man, we all know the metrics of how that works. We all know we all know we can say that till we blue in the face what should be the repercussions behind it, but we all know it'll never be that. You know what I'm saying? Bro got what he got. They gonna move on. they probably ain't even gonna bring it up no more, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to taint his reputation and nothing like that, bro. So it's it's something to be talked about. But man, in our nationality, man, you know, you gotta tap on the wrist, man. Got to hit on slap on the wrist, man. And I expect
that's directly how our society is when it comes to rich and poor. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? What you got on that, Dennis?
Yeah, man. I think it's some straight up bullshit, man. I think he should have gotten suspended for that at least 2 games. You know that was wild, you know what I'm saying, and childish behavior. I feel like, you know, it's a grown man of his stature shouldn't be able to behave better enough so that games like this man endangered somebody and hitting his own game. Like, man, I never seen anything like that, man. What happened to, you know what I'm saying, to a fan talking crazy and you just talking crazy bad to him? Like, man, he ain't got to throw no break on this person. You don't know what this person would probably could have been allergic to alcohol or something. Then you would have had the bigger suit, you know what I'm saying, on your hands, man. So yeah, man, I feel like the way he did was irresponsible, man. I feel like his excuse for it and for the owner and Roger, you know what I'm saying, Goodell to just lightly slap him, you know what I'm saying, on the wrist with this, man. And when this man clearly put a fan and other fans in danger of you know what I'm saying, his actions, man. Like, it's just appalling, man. I don't agree with what they did. If it was a player, they would have easily win about 3, 4, 5 games, man. So like come on, man. Like, you can't do anything to no fan. Like, man, come on, man. If I showed to him one of your games and you throw him rank on me and all the owner is gonna do is say, man, you know what, to give it $300,000, man. Well, we're gonna sweep this under the rug. Like, come on, man. It's terrible, man. I feel like it's bad business. It's a bad PR look. It just shows how millionaires and billionaires get away with any and everything, man. And that's the image that they shouldn't want to represent in the NFL, man. But sadly, they can't even stop him, man, because we all know that almighty dollar rules the world, man.
Good stuff, Dennis, bro. Me personally, bro, the part that I'm disappointed in with the NFL, man, is the hierarchy of what happened. You looking at it, a situation where you got a fan sitting in the blood nose seats, pretty much, because he wasn't in no type of suite. He was in the seats underneath the suite, and we know more in stadiums. Those seats are very, very high. And for a billionaire to feel like he has the right to do something as disrespectful as that, toss a drink in a man's face. That's like that's a manhood type deal when you do somebody like that. That's something you do to somebody who's beneath you. You know what I'm saying? Like, grown men don't throw drinks in other men's face. So for him to do that, I'm not gonna sit here and say this guy is some criminal, some bad guy, but it's something that you would expect that a billionaire would do. You know what I'm saying? If the roles were reversed, they would have told that dude, you can't come to games for the rest of your life, the rest of your kids' life. Your whole bloodline can't come to the games. And when you die, and if you came back reincarnated, you still can't come to the game. That's what they would have did to that dude if he would have did that to the owner of an NFL team, bro. They would have eaten that dude, bro. Like they would have. When I say ether, bro, it'd have been so bad, bro. If that man would have said, you know what I'm saying, Panthers on his phone probably would have self-destruct. Like, but it's the hierarchy of things, how things work in America, man. They, you know what I'm saying? They slapped him on the wrist with $300K. Mike said it's like $30 to this dude, man. And you would think that Roger Goodell in a situation like this, you know what I'm saying, would put more emphasis on it that the owners can't disrespect the fans. Like, it's one thing when you talking about the players on the field, man, it's all type of emotions playing, going on. These dudes is they money on the line and stuff like that. The owner, he has none of those pressures against him, bro. He gonna receive a check regardless. You know what I'm saying? And for him to lose his cool like that, man, and only get fined $30K, you know what I'm saying? To me, the money is irrelevant. It's more, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think the man should lose his team in anything stupid like that. But we gonna take you away from this franchise for a couple of home games. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit in the booth. You know what I'm saying? You watch it from home type deal. That's what I think should happen more than them fining him $300K. Because as we know, the $300K, bro, can be like, man, you know, them $10, $20 million TV checks, bro, just take it out of that. Like, that's not hurting him with a fine. He needs to learn. A billionaire with a money problem, what he gonna do? He gonna throw money at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's right up his alley to just pay cash for something wrong that he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the repercussions in that? If I got $1 billion and you fine me, I mean, you think I'm having a problem with paying that fine and I can still go on and continue to do the things I've been wanting to do? You're not taking nothing away from him. With players, when they make a mistake, you take some away from them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy to me, man, that they did that, bro. Like I said, I think it's gonna be. Like I said, it's just another day in the office of the NFL, man. So, with that being said, man, that's all I got on that topic, bro. Next topic we're gonna slide into, man. Dalvin Cook. He's been cut by the Jets. It's a couple of teams that's been agreed to make a playoff run, like the Dallas Cowboys. They can use him right now. You know what I'm saying? I want to get y'all guys' thoughts on what y'all think about Dalvin Cook being released. Was it a good move for Minnesota to even move on from him anyway? You know what I'm saying? Just give me the whole lineup. I'm gonna start with you, Dennis, man, because you know he's coming from your team. You know what I'm saying? What you think about the whole situation? You think y'all should have kept him? What you think about what the Jets did? And what you think about what team they can use him right now the most?
Yeah, man. I was sad to see Dalvin go, man. That damn African man, but I understand, man. His many issues, man. He did what he felt like, you know what I'm saying, he had to do. But yeah, man. I wish we would have held on to Dalvin, man. Dalvin was a huge part of our offensive years, and honestly, man, when he signed with the Jets, man, I just looked at him as if he was in insurance policy. Honestly, is what they had going on. Because when they got Rodgers, man, they were signing everybody that they can get, man. They were going all in. So and then Brees Hall was coming off an injury, so I understood why they went out there they got Dalvin, man. So they can help somebody else in case Brees Hall wasn't ready. But man, as far as him getting released, man, like it was. I mean, the writing's on the wall, man. He wasn't being productive at all. He wasn't being used. Brees Hall, he came back looking just as good or better than you ever been. So it was tough, you know what I'm saying, for them to get on the field at all, honestly. And but I think Dalvin still has a lot left in the tank, man. And he said he hasn't really played too much on this season. It's not like he forgot to to play football or something, man. But there might be a couple teams that can use him down the stretch, man. I would like the Ravens to pick him, give him a shot. Ashton, man. You got Des Edwards, man. Keith Mitchell went down.
They got Gordon.
So,
Gordon looked good. I thought Gordon was out of the league. Yeah, I was surprised to see him score a touchdown, bro.
Yeah, and he came in, got him a tub, man, and with Dallas, man, they need more of that Zeke, man. Even Michael Irvin be calling out how much y'all need Zeke every week, man. So and y'all just need that type of running back, man. Dalvin, he's more than hoping elusive style runner, man. So I don't know if he'll fit, man, but he might be a couple teams out there, man. I can't think of them all at the top of off the top. Maybe on the Rams. Somebody like that. Hey, man, and Dalvin might get a job at the end of the season on, and it's still one more game left in the regular season. Still got injuries, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might go down, who knows? But I don't know if we're gonna see Dalvin anymore this season. Honestly, man, everybody pretty much got their rosters in place. Like I said, unless somebody suffers a big injury, man. But Dalvin, yeah, man, he also got some extra guaranteed money on this year too, man. We got released from the Vikings, so he's doing okay in that department, man. But hopefully, man, somebody pick him up next season.
What you got, Mike?
Oh man, when Dalvin Cook, man, first got cut by the Vikings, it was kind of surprising, man. But they did it because of salary cap issues, and they felt like they can pay the other guy Madison, bro, to be their number one running back, man, and find another running back, because we all know running backs are not that hard to find. You know what I'm saying, these days and age. So when he first went to the Jets, they felt like he was the final piece to their Super Bowl puzzle. You know, they had everything set up arranged around Aaron Rodgers. But when Aaron Rodgers went down, man, it just seemed like, man, Dalvin Cook went down too, man. It seemed like they lost two players in one, because it just seemed like they threw the playbook out for him as well, man. They didn't use the guy at all. It was very strange, man, how they utilized Dalvin Cook this year, man, with the Jets. Like Dennis said, man, he was coming in there to really give Breece Hall some room and some time to recover from the ACL that he suffered last year. But Breece Hall ended up coming up to speed and ended up coming around the curve earlier than expected. So they basically just had the dude on the oak all year, man. He basically got a free paycheck all year, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it was kind of strange, like, because normally when that happens, you see a guy ask for a trade or ask to be released early in the season, not at the end. You know what I'm saying? So for them to have one more game left in the season, in the regular season, and let them go now is very, very strange. But it was necessary, man, because they weren't using him at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Jet season, we all know, is going down the drain. They had no usage for him. As far as other teams, there's other teams that very much can use Dalvin Cook, man. We're talking about he ain't too far away from having 1,400 yards on the season, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, when he was at the top of his game, which was not too long ago, he was one of the top 5 running backs in the league, bro. So, that's not, you know what I'm saying, that like Dalvin Cook ain't him when he on top of his game in the right offense and the right system, man. So, man, it's a plethora of teams that can use him, man. I like what Dennis said about the Ravens, man. If you know about our offense and Dalvin Cook, he's a one cut running back. He do a lot of zone stretches and zone reads and stuff like that. So he very much can fit our offense, man. That'll be a dangerous sight to see Dalvin Cook and Lamar in the same backfield. Like you say, the Browns, man, Cleveland Browns can use them. Even the Eagles, bro. The Eagles can use them. Like you said, the Cowboys, they desperately need that dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I was a Cowboy, I'd be trying to dial up, call his phone ASAP and trying to get him down to Dallas ASAP, bro. But and like Knight pointed out, man, you know, it never goes like that when it comes to free agents coming to Dallas. So he might mess around and go somewhere that we don't even think, bro. That might not even happen, bro. But he's gonna go to a contender. I don't see like I said, it's probably like more than half of the teams, man. I think it would be a very, very cool story, very, very cool topic, man. If he go to Buffalo and join his brother, man, James Cook, man. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be a pretty good, you know what I'm saying, story, man. And if that happens, bro, but you know that'll just be a good story, bro. But it'll be a hell of a offense as well, bro. They put both the Cook boys in the same backfield, man. But there's some other teams out there that need them as well, man. Like the Texans can use them too. The Houston Texans can use them, bro. So, like I said, it ain't a shortage of a team that can use the Dalvin Cook, man. So, I hope he finds somewhere, man. And you know, if he comes to the Ravens, man, so be it. We kind of set our running back position, but it'll be a huge addition, man. Wherever he go.
Yeah, that was good stuff, Mike. Me personally, man, the Jets shouldn't have never signed him, bro. I get what they was trying to do with Aaron Rodgers, but they already had a running back coming back. They know what his health was better than the rest of the world. So the whole reason why Dalvin Cook sat on the bench for the most part is because they owed it to their running back they already had. So, I mean, it's another. That's why the Jets is the Jets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew that the Minnesota Vikings wasn't serious when they cut him. I understand with the money deal, but it seemed like they wasn't even trying to restructure with him or anything like that. So, like Dennis said, production was coming down, but he did have a 1,100 yard season, I think, with them. So I just think that kind of gave the sign. You made a great point too, Mike. They was going to shift the money over, but the running game hasn't been as good since Dalvin Cook left them. Or somebody he can go to, man. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say, bro. Our running game has been straight garbage this whole year. Him going to a contender. One of the things it was one of our next topics, but I'm gonna mix it in with this right now, and I'm gonna let you guys give y'all thoughts on it. McCaffrey is gonna be out week 18 with a calf injury.
I thought about that too.
We don't know what's gonna happen with that situation. McCaffrey, he was injury prone before he got to the Niners, but he's been playing good football, injury free. You know what I'm saying? The time he got there from last year to this whole year. You know what I'm saying? So that can be a definitely a good landing spot for him. The 49ers, I think they all in. If it's any signs that McCaffrey won't be ready, Dalvin Cook will fit right in with what McCaffrey do, especially catching the ball out the backfield too. Like it'll be a drop off, but I mean not far as what he did before, and you know what I'm saying, him being capable of being able to get in their offense and straight run it. I don't really see him going to the Ravens. I feel like y'all cool. Y'all ain't never been a team that went out and did stuff like that, Mike. I think y'all got Gordon after the stuff that Gordon was doing, you know what I'm saying, how he was talking. I thought he was out of the league. He actually looked good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think y'all good with what y'all got. I don't see him going to the Ravens. I don't think Buffalo is invested enough to put the Cook boys together. I just don't see them like that type of franchise. Like they ain't on that type of time. They on some, you know what I'm saying, almost I would say some suit and tie type stuff. They ain't going for it. And then I don't think they want to stunt the growth of the little brother, you know what I'm saying, by bringing in the big
Right.
brother. You know what I'm saying? So to me, the best two options is the Niners and the Cowboys. The Niners already proved this year that they're willing to go out and get players to make their team better for the Super Bowl run by picking up, you know what I'm saying, guys from Washington Redskins. I just feel like Dallas should go get him, bro. Like Cook, he do got a little power. You know what I'm saying? He so could be the 1 and 2 down back and have probably the third down back. We actually need some type of speed, man. To me, our Achilles here, bro, is our back end and running game, and wide receivers not getting no separation. I think he'll help that a little bit for the wide receivers by putting multiple guys in the box. I mean, what y'all got on the McCaffrey injury, Mike?
I seen the injury as well. I don't think it's significant. I think if I had to put my finger on it for what I've been doing a little research on it, he will be back for the playoffs. They're gonna have time to for him to recover, being that they're gonna rest their starters. More than likely, they're gonna rest some of their starters next week, and then they got the number 1 seed, bro. So that's another week. So that's 2 weeks to recuperate from a calf injury. Like I said, I don't think it's significant, but I think he will be back. I don't really put too much into it, bro, because I think McCaffrey will be back for the playoffs, and that's what they looking forward to. They ain't really worried about the regular season right at this point in time.
What you got on that, Dennis?
Yeah, man. I think the Niners would be a good fit for him, man. I think they should go in. They could run that down.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. It's pretty much gonna wrap up our show for tonight, man. I think we got our people caught up with everything that's going on in sports, man. Like we always do at this time, man. We have a segment called "Get It Off Your Chest." Before we get in there, I am gonna ask you about the Colts and Texas game. What y'all guys think about that game, man? Colts win, they get in the playoffs. It's a playoff game for the playoffs.
Yeah, win and get in.
What you got on that, Mike?
The old typical, man, old fashioned win and get in game, man. It's gonna be well, win and go. Who wants it the hardest, man? Who wants it the most, man? Colts, man, defeated the Texans early in the season, man. So the Texans got very much got enough motivation, man, to try to win this game, man. Me personally, man, with the return of CJ Stroud at the right time, I really think the Texans gonna end up pulling this game. I really think they are a better team, but the Colts have been resilient, man. So I wouldn't put it past the Colts because Gardner Minshew, man, has done an admirable job, man, filling in and carrying them guys even to this point, man. So
yeah, better than I expected. I did not see Gardner Minshew doing what he did, bro. I can imagine if they had their quarterback, but yeah.
Yeah. Because Anthony Richardson, man, that dude a dog, man. I like that dude.
He's a stud. Yeah, he's a stud.
Yeah, he's a stud, man. But if I had my point, I really think Texas gonna end up pulling it off, man. I think DeMeco Ryans gonna have them guys ready, man. They know what lies ahead. They know not only is it a win or a get in game, but they will have an opportunity to win a division as well if the Jaguars lose. So with that being said, they got enough to play for on the line, man. I just want to see the Texans, man, in the playoffs, man, because I think they'll really be a team, man, that can really upset somebody in the first round, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw it over to you, Dennis. I know they ain't got your boy Andrew Luck, dog, but you spent some time rooting for them. What you got on that, man?
Oh yeah, man, they're gonna be in the hell of a game, man. I'm a fan of both quarterbacks, man. I always liked Gardner, man, going back to the Jacksonville days, man. But Man, and the Colts, man, and they've been one of the scrappy teams all year, man. Every time it happens and they gonna lose, they end up winning, man. And so is Houston, man. So Houston, man, they've been on the well structured, man. D'Amico Ryans had a hell of a year, especially as a coach. So man, and Stroud, you know what I'm saying? We know he gonna be the rookie of the year. So shit, man. I got him lean towards Houston, man. I think Houston going to get the revenge game. I'm running with Miko Ryans and Stroud, man, to take it. But like I said though, every time I think Indianapolis is gonna lose, they end up winning, man. So I wouldn't be shocked at anything happening in this game. The Colts they had a few players go down this year, man, and they've been able to step up, man, and the owner Jim Irsay does not deserve to have a team that plays this hard for him, man. Like it's crazy, man. That man is a shitty owner. You know, that's another story, man. But the Colts, man, they play hard, but I got Houston.
Man, if they was playing in Houston and CJ wasn't hurt, man, I'd rock with him, man. I'm gonna stick to this storybook story. What's going on, man, with the Colts, man? It ain't no way that these guys should even have a chance to get in the playoffs, man, with the injuries they had. Gardner Minshew, bro, I thought he was done as a quarterback in the NFL. I thought he was just gonna be, you know what I'm saying, continue to be what he really is, a backup. You know what I'm saying? No shade or nothing towards him, you know what I'm saying, but he's a backup. And I didn't bet against him, and he didn't put it in my face, bro. Like you said, Dennis, bro. Every time I bet against them, they win, but when I don't bet, they lose. So I don't know what that is. But yeah, with that being said, man, I'm gonna rock with the Colts, man. The Colts playing at home. CJ coming back from injury. They already beat them once this season, bro. So these are two teams that are familiar with each other. When they played, the Texans didn't show no type of dominance over them. Like, you know, we always got games where you look at the stat board and they say this, that, and the third, but then you actually watch the game, it's something different. You know what I'm saying? Or you look like the team, they're capable of winning or this, that, and the third. I don't see that. I see that when they play, you know what I'm saying, the Colts beat them in their house and they came to play. They came to play like, you know what I'm saying, hey, look, we here. So I'm rocking with the Colts on this game, bro. I think they're gonna continue the magic run. I don't know how far it's gonna go, but I got them taking out the Texans, man, in that game right there. But with all that being said, man, back to what I was about to get into before we get out of this thing, man. We start off with a segment that's called, well, it's our last segment that we do. It's called Get It Off Your Chest. I'm going to throw it over to you first, Mike Dawg. Do you got anything to get off your chest towards sports, or if any?
Man, I know a lot of Roll Tide fans disappointed, man, and mad, man. But man, our nationality, man, you know, we can't hang our heads on low, bro, because we all know we're gonna be back next year, bro. If you go look at the schedule for next year, bro, I'm gonna be honest, this is a cupcake schedule, bro. And so, man, if them boys don't go undefeated, or I don't know what's wrong, man, with them guys. The recruiting class they got coming in, man, is one of the best recruiting classes Saban had in a while, man. So it's gonna be a lot of, you know what I'm saying, talent coming in Alabama this year, man. With the returning players coming back as well, we shall be in contention, man, for a national championship once again. And you know, man, I just want to, you know what I'm saying, keep your head up, man, for Alabama fans, man. And, one quick question, man, I got for Dennis, man, because I just ended up seeing this clip today, man, and I know he our wrestling expert, bro. And I just so happened to see, man, my boy, man, making a guest appearance back, man. The Brahma Bull himself, man, The Rock, man. I seen The Rock coming back, bro. I couldn't believe it, bro. Cause the Rock, man, I'm a huge fan of The Rock, bro. One of my, that's why I go by the Bama Bull, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, man. So to see that, man, I just want to get some more info on that, man, because I know Dennis the expert on this, man. But to see that guy, you know what I'm saying, The Rock coming back, man, it look like he's supposed to be fighting Roman Reigns for the belt, man. So I don't know, man. But Dennis, man, clear that up for me, man. Lay it out on the line for me, man, because I need some more info on this.
Yeah, man, he's looking like that's what he's set up on to be soon, man. He said he won't on the head of the table, so we all know what that means. He won't Roman, and and he said it on ESPN on Pat McAfee show during the football season, man. That he said he thought about coming back like 2 years ago to fight Roman, man, but he said he had a lot going on, and he got pushed back. But I guess this year, man, he finally going to do it, man. Like we might finally have cousin on cousin, family member, family member. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wins, they gonna be the tribal chief. The head of the table, man. This gonna be one of the biggest matches in I don't know how long, man, since the rocking Stone Cold days, goddamn. So yeah, man, it
That happened, man. I'm gonna be tuned in, bro. I'm gonna tune in and watch that myself, bro. For real.
Yeah, man. That shit gonna be fucking happy, man. And this right here is the true definition of a dream match. Goddamn, like two totally different on generations, man. And it made sense because you know what I'm saying the story of them just being blood family members and it ties in perfectly to what Roman Reigns been having going on the last 3 years with the whole bloodline thing, man. Like his whole group is called you know what I'm saying the bloodline, and it's all just people you know what I'm saying that's in his family. So man, The Rock coming back at this time, man, to try to claim, you know what I'm saying, the head up on the family back from, man, like this shit here, man, like you couldn't write goddamn the script, you know what I'm saying, and then this shit, man, like I know that's the thing, it should have been happen, but man, I'm happy, you know what I'm saying, it's happening goddamn it all, honestly.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, to piggyback on what you talking about, Dennis, bro. The Rock about to prepare his cousin into a mainstream superstar, man.
Nah, for real. For real.
Yeah.
I get that. I like the angle what they going with it, but I mean,
that's a hell of a storyline.
Yeah,
it is a hell of a storyline.
I grew up watching wrestling, bro. I already know what the play is, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good play. I ain't crapping on it or nothing like that, but I know what the play is, man. They
The Rock gonna come back and win the belt, bro.
No, bro. Rock ain't finna win no belt, man. They finna prepare, bro, to superstardom, like mainstream superstardom, not wrestling superstardom. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't smell what The Rock cooking?
Nah, I don't smell it at all, bro. With that being said, man, you got anything to get off your chest, Dennis, any?
Oh nah, man. Well, just do one thing, man. To keep me wrestling related, man. AEW has been ass lately, man. I know. We know. I never spoke on that company, man. On these shows so far, man. But goddamn, man, that shit been a real fucking watch lately, man. MJF, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Been under his family still a bit so, man. He been injured and shit. He been literally carrying that whole fucking show, and the shit been horrible without him, man. So hopefully, man, they gonna sign him back. But if they don't, man, they going out of business soon, man. He gonna be another WCW over there, man. In a way, shorter time span. Tony Khan need to get his shit straight, man.
All
That's
good,
all
man.
I got to say.
Go ahead, then.
Oh nah, man, that's all I had on that, man.
Yeah, man, I ain't really got too much to get off the chest. I'm with Mike, man, with the Roll Tide family, bro. If you really watch Bama football this year, man, you know we overachieved. I'm looking forward to these new recruits coming in, man. Everybody, it seems like everybody's where they supposed to be at for a record. You know what I'm saying? The two teams with the lesser record, they gonna be watching the game with us. The game being in Houston, bro, you might be able to get tickets to that game for $50, bro. Like we talking about Michigan and Washington and Houston.
Bro, I
When
ain't even cut you out, bro. But them tickets sky high, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Them tickets high as hell, bro.
give it some time, bro. Give it some time, bro. Like,
I ain't got somebody to nosebleed 1,200, bro.
man, give it some time, bro. Give it some time. It trust me, dog. I'm a ticket buying guru, bro.
Yeah.
It's pumped up like that, dog. So then they snatch them a couple of suckers, bro. Once they get them suckers with them high tickets, bro, and it get to a point to where they ain't gonna be selling, you know. So who knows? I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just crap on it like that. But from what I've been seeing, you know what I'm saying? It's not a hot ticket right now because you got these Michigan and Washington playing in the South when people thought it was gonna be something different. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
for sure. Nah, for
But
sure.
that's pretty much all I had to get off my chest, man. Like I said, it's always gonna be Roll Tide, man. We're gonna be back in this thing next year, bro. Man, we had a great show tonight, man. Like I always say, we're gonna keep on getting better, man. Dennis and Mike gonna be coming with some NBA content, and Dennis gonna be coming with some more wrestling content for the channel. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We out of here.
Peace.
Audi.